As I look to nature's beauty, dazzled am I, knowing everything calls on you, the Lord Most High.
I was raised Christian, as I said in my previous video. We went to church. We went to Sundays. I went to Sunday school. Me and my brothers. I had a normal family life. I had a mum, a dad, 3 brothers, and things were pretty normal. We weren't the most privileged family of them all, but I think we had a pretty normal life. My parents divorced when I was 8, and I went to live with my mum here. When I got to about the age of 13, I started to rebel a bit, and I sort of pretty much lost my religion. I'd tell everyone I was Christian, but I wasn't Christian. I didn't do anything Christian-like. When I was 16, when I was 15 and a half, I moved out. Well, almost 16, I moved out on my own because I felt like my mum and her new partner had their life and I wasn't really involved in that. They had a daughter and I was sort of an add-on. My brother had already moved out and I felt like I didn't belong in their family, so I moved out. I started modelling when I was 16, exactly 16, and they kept telling me, oh, you're gonna, go to Milan, you're going to do this, but all you have to do is wear a bikini and lose 4 inches off your butt. And I was like, at the beginning I was like, yeah, I can do that. When they started saying that I was sort of overweight and that I needed to lose weight to continue on as a model, I thought like something's wrong. And I remember my last audition, or my last interview as a model. I remember going in there and there were about 20 other girls in there, and I just remember thinking, like, these girls have not eaten anything in a long time. Like, they are really skinny and they're going on about it, saying, salads and, you shouldn't eat there and you should eat this. And it's like, all I was thinking is, I just ate Dunkin' Donuts and now I'm here. I was like, I do not belong here. I want to go home. And so obviously I didn't get that job because there were a whole lot of skinny minis around me. So I quit modelling. I don't think it was because of Islam. I think it was just more of me as a woman knowing my limit, because there was no limit with modelling. Models will do anything. Like, they will take off all their clothes, they will say anything, they'll be anyone. They'll starve themselves just to look good, just to have that one photo shoot, and I just thought, like, there's more to life than that. So I said my shahada quietly, not by myself, with another person, but I didn't want a whole lot of people there. My parents did not support me being Muslim. They still don't really. She tells her, like, if she sees someone that we used to know that didn't know I was Muslim, she wants to tell them I'm Muslim to get a reaction out of them, for them to laugh or for them to say something insulting or something. When I was in my last year of high school, actually I had one more year, but I left after that year, I met some new friends. I made new friends in that year because I saw that my old friends were like going downhill a bit. They'd been partying and not studying and like that, and so their life was leading nowhere and I didn't really want to be a part of that. So I made new friends. A few of them were Muslim. I didn't know that. I didn't become friends with them because they were Muslim. I automatically had this negative view on Muslims, and I was so wrong. I thought they were all, bad people. I thought they all, hated everyone, but they really don't, and I liked how when Muslims talk to each other, it's like, salam brother, salam sister. It's really nice. I like that. And I looked more into it. I kept looking into it. I started wearing the hijab a year ago. My dad hates it. like every time I see him, I hardly see him now because it got so hard. Every time I see him, he always reminds me that I'm going to hell. He's always telling me, that unless I do it this way, I'm going to hell. He's Christian, but he's his own Christian. He's not Baptist. He's not anything like that. He doesn't go to church. He reads a book that tells him how to read the Bible, which I don't think is a good way because, some guy wrote that book on how to read the Bible. Like, that's just that guy's interpretation. And that's what I like about the Quran, because it's just one way. Muslims believe the same thing. They don't sort of interpret it differently. Well, some do, but it's, you read the Quran and that's what it is. It is what it says. And that's what I like.
وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء